Now today we'll be installing a transverse engine bar. Now ultimately this is a very nice thing to have if you're, for example, replacing a transmission, you're doing some major work on your vehicle. In our case, we're replacing the subframe. As you can see, it's almost ready to come out. And the way that this bar sits essentially is it will reach from the passenger side all the way over to the driver's side, and then there's a bar that runs up front and can place right on the frame. Now the bar coming toward us is optional, you don't have to use it, but I'll show you the setup that we'll be using on this Acura. It can give you a pretty good idea if you're looking to do this on your vehicle. Now assembling this is quite simple, and I'll include the link of where I purchased this directly off Amazon. So the first step is just attaching the legs here. And then simply we take the boom extension and attach it directly to the boom. Now this happens to be a 700-pound capacity, really thick piece of steel. So very simply, you want to make sure this guy is on here as well. Now the instructions state to have the insert towards you. Now in some vehicles you may have to rotate it, which I am going to do in my case. So very simply, there you go. Now be careful when you place this down, it is quite heavy. Okay. Now, I'm placing it, as you can see, on the shock tower, on top of the shock towers. You can also place it in the lip of the inner fender, but in my case the shock tower certainly works best. Now, as I was explaining earlier, the kit does include a support arm, but you don't have to use it, again, if you don't want to. In my case I will, so at the end, the kit includes a leg. Just insert it. Multiple positions you can place this in. You just make sure you guys can see this. Okay. So you just want to sort of mock it up where you think you'll have it. And again, the kit does include a little bolt with a wing nut. And I'm just going to fasten this down. Now in my case, this seems to be in a pretty good spot, but keep everything nice and loose because you may have to adjust this a number of times to find the sweet spot. So of course I got the leg on the frame, don't place it on the radiator, you want it on the frame. Follow the other end, and the kit includes a thicker bolt that just fits right through there. And then again on the bottom is just a wing nut, and you just tighten that down. Regarding the legs, when you use these legs, make sure nothing is near them. So in this case we're okay on the driver's side. On the passenger side, I'm sort of close to this AC line, so I just want to be really careful, make sure everything is clear of any lines. We don't want any punctures, nothing like that whatsoever. Now the kit does include a pair of these steel braided lines. Now what you want to do is find a very good anchor point on the engine. Your best bet is the cylinder head. Now this being a V6, I have two cylinder heads. I have a front cylinder head and a rear cylinder head. And this is a very good spot up front for our mounting point. And in the rear I found another spot right there. Now typically you can just simply do a quick visual inspection of your engine, and most manufacturers include these mounting points, and the bolts typically are strong enough to hold the engine along with the transmission. In this case, if we look on the passenger side, it's just, there's no way. Here's the timing cover, plastic cover, there's no connection here. Again, plastic cover, there's nothing going on here. So certainly the driver's side is your best bet. Now this is a nice little template that you can find at your local hardware store. Typically where they have the nuts and the bolts, that's where you'll find this. So in our case, the front cylinder head bolt is an M10. So as you can see, the M12 is too large, M8 is too small, M10 is perfect. And the rear cylinder head is an M8. Now in my case, these are just not long enough. So I'm lucky that I have some extra bolts just lying here in the garage, so that's going to work for the front. The rear I may have to dig around a little bit more, but that being said, that's the goal. That's what you're looking to do, is you want a strong enough bolt that's going to give you enough strength to hold everything in place. So this is the markup that I'm going to use. Now again, you have to dry fit everything. You may have to move a couple things. So in my case, I just had to remove the brake booster, the rubber hose running to the brake, from the manifold to the brake booster. But that being said, I have the hook just loosely installed, and the steel braided lines, they're just way too long. So a better option for me is just to use a short chain. So the plan is I'm just going to bolt up the bracket right here, place the link over the hook, and then just turn this clockwise. That will raise the hook, have a nice, good, strong connection. Regarding the front cylinder head, I installed a longer, slightly longer bolt, and then regarding this, and you'll see it in a moment, I just will simply place this like so. Okay, so we have a nice strong connection. Now again, you want to be careful regarding any wire looms. So before I start removing the mounts and the engine, transmission mounts, I'm going to disconnect the oxygen sensor here, just so I don't want, you never know, if something is loose and it cracks one of these harnesses and rips a wire, then it's just going to make more work. And just to give you one final look, again, the leg is on the frame, the hook is free and clear, nice and tight around that bolt, and then the rear cylinder head here, nice and tight. I removed the harness connector, again the rubber hose running from the manifold to the brake booster. So in other words, clear everything up, and we're in pretty good shape here. So I hope this gives you a pretty good idea if you're looking to purchase and set up one of these for your vehicle. If you'd like to see, once we drop the subframe, this holding up the engine and transmission, please subscribe, click that bell. Until next time, thank you for watching.